Good morning. It's Wednesday, April 8th, Wednesday of Holy Week. I hope you're having a good morning. The birds are on cue. Stoney's on cue. I think my backyard is ready to go. It's a beautiful day in the Northwest. It's a little chilly at 45 degrees last time I checked, but it's going to warm up and be a gorgeous day. And I'm looking forward to spending a little bit of time outside today. I hope you're able to also get some time outdoors. Take care of your body as well as your mind and your spirit. We're getting close to the highest days of Holy Week. Tomorrow is Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter. And I hope that your faith communities are providing you an opportunity to worship at home in some way. If not, we're hosting a Monday, Thursday online service through Zoom at my church at First Christian in Puyallup, Washington. And if you're interested in that, want to be a part of that, it's at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Message us and we'll send you the meeting ID and password. So this morning I invite you to take a moment and prepare yourself for morning prayer. Get settled in. Let go some of those other things that are drawing your attention and just be present in this moment, in this time, and in this place. Our morning prayers are drawn from John Philip Newell's book, Celtic Benediction, Morning and Night Prayer. And the prayers for Wednesday morning begin with Psalm 57, verses 8 and 9. Awake, my soul, I will awake the dawn and give you thanks, O God. Let's take time to be still and be aware of God's presence within and surrounding us. With the rising of the sun, life rises again within me, O God. In the dawning of the morning light, you lead me from the mist of the night into the clarity of the day. In the new light of this day, bring me to a clearer knowing of the mystery that first bore me from the dark. Bring me to a clearer knowing of the love from which all life is born. And from Psalm 143, verse 8, let me hear of your steadfast love in the morning, for in you I put my trust. Our gospel reading for Holy Week comes from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 26, verses 6 through 13. Now, while Jesus was at Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, a woman came to him with an alabaster jar of very costly ointment, and she poured it on his head as he sat at the table. But when the disciples saw it, they were angry and said, "Why this waste? For this ointment could have been sold for a large sum and the money given to the poor." But Jesus, aware of this, said to them, "Why do you trouble the woman? She has performed a good service for me. For you always have the poor with you, but you will not always have me. By pouring this ointment on my body, she has prepared me for burial. Truly, I tell you, wherever this good news is proclaimed in the whole world, what she has done will be told in remembrance of her." I told you by the end of this that you would know who my favorite poets are. And I returned to one of my favorite poets for this morning. Mary Oliver, in her book entitled Thirst, writes this poem: "When the roses speak, I pay attention." As long as we are able to be extravagant, we will be hugely and damply extravagant. Then we will drop foil by foil to the ground. This is our unalterable task, and we do it joyfully. And they went on, "Listen, the heart shackles are not, as you think, death, illness, pain, unrequited hope, not loneliness, but lassitude, rue, vainglory, fear, anxiety, selfishness. Their fragrance all the while rising from their blind bodies, making me spin with joy." The words of the poet Mary Oliver from her poem, "When the Roses Speak, I Pay Attention." I invite us to meditate on the words of the gospel reading this morning, as well as our poem for reflection. And now our prayers of thanksgiving and intercession. For the first showings of the morning light and the emerging outline of the day, thanks be to you, O God. For earth's colors, drawn forth by the sun, its brilliance piercing clouds of darkness and shimmering through leaves and flowing waters, thanks be to you. Show to me this day, amidst life's dark streaks of wrong and suffering, the light that endures in every person. Dispel the confusions that cling to my soul, that I may see with eyes washed by your grace, that I may see myself and all people with eyes cleansed by the freshness of the new day's light. Let us together pray for the coming day and for the life of the world. O sun behind all suns, O soul within all souls, grant me the grace of the dawn's glory. Grant me the strength of the sun's rays, that I may be well in my own soul and part of the world's healing this day. That I may be well in my own soul and part of the world's healing this day. Amen. Thank you for joining me this morning. Be well, be kind, and always be the church where you are.